Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 2 of the SCC podcast. I'm here with Zach Kostoff and Georgia Bulldog Will. How you guys have been?
I've been doing good recently.
I've been great.
Yeah, we have a few upcoming topics. A couple recents. First is the LSU scandal. Apparently, that just came out.
Yeah, they were under investigation from 2012 to 2015, a recruiting scandal where they were embezzling money from a children's hospital and funneling all that to recruits. Hence why they got guys like Leonard Fournette, Jamal Adams, Tre'Davious White.
Yeah, they embezzled money from from foundations. I
Yeah.
don't understand LSU doing that particularly. It's almost as worse as when Reggie Bush took steroids with USC.
Yeah, and because of that, and they had to vacate all of their wins,
37.
Les Miles is no longer eligible for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
They had to vacate 37 wins.
Yeah. During that time, LSU was good. They were dead.
They were really good.
Yeah. And now Les Miles can't make the Hall of Fame. Because he doesn't meet the 600 winning percentage requirement.
I mean, now for LSU, I don't know what the hell that they were thinking.
Yeah, and now every stadium they walk into, other than Death Valley, they're going to have a target on their back.
Yeah. Enough that the SEC alone can't stand them.
Yeah, like 90% of the SEC already hates them. And now that happened, they got a bigger target on their back.
Yeah, I don't see with LSU what was the purpose of this. Were they trying to get better?
Probably.
Yeah, they try to get better through this recruiting thing.
Yeah.
Then they violate these rules, and then they're gonna pay the consequences. So
yeah, and apparently one of the head of the Our Lady of the Lake Foundation was mainly a Baton Rouge philanthropist and an LSU booster. In 2019, he pleaded guilty to embezzlement of over $800,000.
Wow.
$800K?
That is a lot of money.
Jeez.
My gosh.
Hold a Brett Favre.
Yeah, I didn't see this much money going. Now this surprised me.
And they just won it all in baseball. And they have a women's basketball championship as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else that happened. I think it said. Oh yeah, they did it. Yeah. Apparently the one was it started with an offensive lineman playing during the time.
And he was ruled ineligible.
Yeah, because his father embezzled funds, which was John Paul Funes.
He was an LSU booster, so he worked for the university.
Yeah, he also embezzled that $800K. Jesus.
Yeah, like geez, LSU.
Apparently, the one that was a different case, but the main case was over almost 200,000. Wow.
So in total, that's $1 million.
Almost.
It's about almost $1 million.
200,000 and 800,000. That's in total $1 million.
I think I said it was a little almost. If I rounded, it would have been 200,000.
Yeah, if you round it would have been $1 million.
Yeah. For LSU, this isn't a good look for their program at all.
No, especially after that really good season last season. They're not going to have a really good they're going to have a big target on their back.
And they had a good recruiting class.
Yeah, especially to their defense.
And they have one of the best defensive linemen in college football in Harold Perkins.
Yeah, that guy is insane.
Yeah.
crazy for what LSU pulled through. They looks like their program is getting back on track, and then that pulls out.
Yeah.
For LSU, they have to say for themselves. I wonder, did they ever? What did they say?
I haven't even heard anything from them.
I have not heard a single word.
Jeez. I mean, this isn't the first time a scandal happened with LSU. I mean, remember Keyshawn Butte at the beginning of the year was in a sex scandal.
Oh yeah, and also the whole OBJ thing after the national championship,
Which one was it again?
where he apparently assaulted a cop.
Oh my god, that.
Wow.
And was throwing money up in the air to LSU players. Joe Burrow was not one of them.
Let's see, theadvocate.com. Let's see. Just type this in. All right. See if it'll share it. Present. Oh my god. Looks like for LSU.
This is embarrassing for them.
I mean, yeah, they considering how that well, this is not dealing with their
and how well their athletics did this year, minus men's basketball. Their football team made it to the SEC championship game and had a 10-win season in Brian Kelly's first season. Their women's basketball team won the national championship and are looking like the favorite to win it next year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They picked up Haley Van Lith from Louisville, and they're bringing Angel Reese back. Their baseball team just won the national championship on the back of the two best baseball prospects in Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz.
Let's see if this works.
Their softball team was decent, as they always are.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Does it show a LSU picture right here?
Yeah, I see smiles and some gavels.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was making sure. So I want you guys.
I also forgot about the violation they committed in the COVID year.
What was that?
They were hosting recruits in the dead period.
Oh.
But that was under Orgeron, who ended up leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Official ruling of an ineligible player. See, this is tough. Had to vacate all 37 of their wins between the 2012-15 season.
They had some pretty notable players during that time.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
They had Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, Leonard Fournette, Jamal Adams, Tre'Davious White.
What was the guy O-lineman name? Let's see. I think I saw it. It was up here. Oh, Wilson Alexander. Oh, wait. No, my bad. Vandal Alexander. So apparently he was the one that was ineligible.
Yeah, he was, and he played.
Yeah, because what was the main reason why he was in? Because the embezzlement, or was it because of something else?
I don't really know. It probably is the embezzlement.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it now. It is because his father, yeah, like I said, received funds and embezzlement, John Paul.
From a children's hospital.
Yeah. Our Lady of the Lake Foundation.
Yeah. Which is what which Brett Favre embezzled money from fundraisers to poor communities for a gym for Mississippi State volleyball. Not Mississippi State, Southern Miss volleyball.
I wonder why it's particularly that foundation though?
I don't even know.
Like, ugh, I don't get it.
I don't get people these days. This is proving that money can really be a bad thing because you can get caught doing stuff like that.
Well, like it says, the love of money is the root of all evil. Look at that.
Yep.
This is literally evil. Not even
Brett
close.
Favre, Les Miles, the LSU boosters.
It's insane how they just let this happen.
This is not a good look for LSU football.
And now all their wins have been stripped from them, and so forth.
And they were leading the all-time series against Florida. Now they're not. Florida is 33-30-8 against LSU.
Wow. This shows you how things can change that quick.
Yep. And that's a good rivalry, too.
Yeah, it is.
Like, that's a rivalry I actually like watching. Because they have some good games against each other, from Burrow and Chase against that Florida defense. You have the shoe game. Obviously, we know what happened.
Oh, that was hilarious.
What?
The shoe game when the freaking Florida player threw a
Marco
shoe.
Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's even worse? You know what's even worse? A few of my friends actually went to that game.
That was so funny.
Yeah, and they saw, because they're actually students at UF. So they saw the Marco Wilson shoe incident.
That's
And you have 2018, the pick six at the Swamp against Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson. 2017, the missed extra point by Florida against LSU. 2016, the stand at the goal line. They've had some great games.
Yeah, they've had some very good games.
Like, that is a battle when those two play. Even when Florida wasn't good this past season, they battled LSU.
Yeah, that's a big rivalry between the two divisions, the SC West and the SEC.
In 07, Tebow's Heisman year gets beat by the eventual national champions in LSU.
Yeah, but honestly, this scandal, it's gonna leave it's gonna have a bad look on LSU. It's gonna have a really bad.
It's gonna impact the next year's recruiting class. They're gonna they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, really, should I go to this school?
Like, should I go to this school that's had many recruiting violations? Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, like, there were a few recruits that are LSU leans. Now they're leaning elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna shake up the SEC landscape.
You're right, because LSU, they lost a couple guys that quick. As soon as it came out, I forgot who they were though.
They lost a defensive back to North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken.
They lost the defensive back, Zion Ferguson.
And I think they lost a receiver to Houston.
They lost two defensive backs.
Maurice Williams. Their defensive back room is going to be very thin.
They lost Maurice Williams, and then they lost Zion Ferguson, a safety in a corner.
Yeah.
They do have a solid backup QB though, Garrett Nussmeier.
Oh yeah, they have Nuss and Daniels. They're getting Colin from Trinity Christian coming in.
Thing is, Daniels was playing injured against Georgia in the SEC title game, though.
Yeah, I think he had a leg injury?
Ankle.
Oh.
Ankle, so his mobility was limited.
Yeah, it was, and that Georgia defense was all over him.
Carter.
Oh yeah, and he lifted him up in the air.
Yeah, with one arm.
One arm too.
I mean, Georgia has grown men on their fucking D line. So.
Yeah, and Alabama too.
Oh yeah. Yes, and Alabama.
Definitely.
Seems like Georgia and Alabama produced the best defensive linemen in the SEC.
Oh, yeah. I think If you were to pull traits from every SEC of who they develop the most, what would it be?
So Alabama's a lot of different things.
I think it's mainly their secondary.
It's DBs. LSU is DBs as well.
Receivers, definitely. That
receivers is also Alabama too.
Yes,
yeah, I
receivers.
know, Julio Jones.
Quarterback.
Alabama. Think about it.
Yeah, that's what I just. That's
really,
what I'm saying.
really.
That's what I'm saying.
Bryce Young, Jalen Hurts.
I mean, Jalen Hurts. Come on, okay, yeah.
Jalen Hurts is both OU and Bama. He's both, but most of his accolades are Alabama. Freshman of the year, national champion, offensive player of the year in the SEC.
You can consider Joe Namath.
Joe Namath went to Bama. Ken Stabler. Stabler went to Alabama.
AJ
McCarron won XFL MVP.
Yeah.
Mac Jones, who's big. Bryce Young.
Yeah, Jake
Tua, but concussion problems apparently.
They're gonna have Julian Sayin coming in very soon.
Yes.
That should be good,
California.
That should be good for him.
Yeah. Alabama also has running backs like Sean Alexander. We don't talk about Trent Richardson.
You're also gonna have Dylan Lonergan on Alabama.
Dylan Lonergan too. He's from
Brookwood
Georgia.
High School.
I remember I watched
Brookwood High School.
Yeah, I remember I watched him on ESPN against Bishop Gorman.
Oh.
And they lost 70-10.
Oh, jeez.
But it wasn't Lonergan's fault that his O-line got annihilated.
Yeah.
But again, it's Bishop Gorman.
I think Arkansas, the only thing they mainly produce is running backs.
Running
backs.
They had a few receivers.
I mean, Burks, if he was in a better offensive system than what Tennessee is.
Well, Brandon Allen. We'll talk about Ryan Mallet later.
Mm-hmm. Then there's their running backs, obviously Darren McFadden.
Yeah.
Alex Collins before that drinking problem he had.
LSU would be DBs.
Yeah.
Receivers.
Georgia would just be defense.
And
running backs.
Front seven.
Purely
running backs, wide receivers. You know what I'm saying?
You're just missing a quarterback other than Stafford.
Yeah. Stafford.
Wide receivers AJ Green.
Stetson Bennett had a really good season. I'm just saying.
He was.
That's a game manager with all that.
He's a game manager.
You put Stetson Bennett and AJ McCarron next to each other, they'll be the same person.
They're the same quarterback.
Yeah, they are.
I think Bennett had a better arm than McCarron did.
Yeah,
Florida would be.
I thought Bryce Young was tiny. Jesus.
Florida would be
DBs.
Yeah.
I say defensive backs.
You have you have your Tebow.
You had Joe Hayden.
You had Evan McPherson, the kicker of the Bengals.
McPherson, the kicker. Oh yeah, Evan McPherson with Florida.
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah. That was good.
He's overrated.
I think Reggie Nelson was
Grimes, Kadarius Toney.
Reggie Nelson was also there.
Major Wright went to Florida.
Major Wright, yes.
Ahmad Black, the Pounceys.
No, yeah, the Pouncey twins.
Yeah. It's fitting. The Pounceys, Ahmad Black, and Chris Rainey all were teammates in high school as well. They went to Lakeland and won 3 national championships there.
What about A&M?
A&M.
You have Johnny Manziel as your
Mike
quarterback.
Evans.
Evans. They produced Mike Evans.
Who else?
On defense, they produced Von Miller.
Oh yeah, they did produce Von Miller.
Yeah.
Texas A&M. You guys are scared of us. Why'd you say no to us joining in the first place?
Oh yeah, Christian Kirk was there too.
Yeah, Kirk did go to TAMU. Kyler Murray's technically Texas A&M too.
What
If
else?
we had the Hurts Bama OU argument, Kyler, we have Bama, and we have not Bama. We have Texas A&M, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma produces a lot.
Oklahoma produces a lot.
Oklahoma
You had Baker
O-line is
Mayfield.
definitely up there.
You had Baker Mayfield.
We have Anton Harrison, Orlando Brown, even though he's a little overrated. We have Creed Humphrey.
Ben Powers.
Oh yeah, Ben Powers.
They produce receivers like CeeDee Lamb.
Hollywood Brown, CeeDee Lamb.
Running backs, Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon. Adrian Peterson.
Ooh.
It's just really their defense doesn't have much of a history.
Oh, we had some good defensive players. Gerald McCoy.
Yeah, before he became. Yeah, you're right.
Before he ended up becoming a diva. Because I've seen Gerald McCoy when he was in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he was good there.
He was really good at Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
When you're talking running backs, Georgia produces a lot of good running backs.
I mean, the big one is Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley, Sony Michel, Nick Chubb,
Herschel Walker.
Cook.
Oh yeah, James Cook, the brother of Dalvin Cook.
Branson Robinson, Kenny McIntosh, Kendall Milton. Dejon
Alabama's had a lot of running backs too.
Herschel Walker, yes.
Yeah. Like Alabama and Georgia are one.
No Sean Marino.
No Sean Marino.
No Sean Marino. Oh my goodness.
He's already in the NFL. But I know you had Alabama. Alabama and Georgia are tied for running back.
Georgia also had
Alabama. They produced like Najee Harris, Derrick Henry,
T.J. Yeldon, Trent Richardson, Eddie Lacy, Brian Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, Gibbs.
I'm gonna let y'all know this. Sean Alexander went to Alabama.
Mark Ingram's one.
Mark Ingram. Sean Alexander. Like a lot of running. Kenyon Drake even.
Oh wow. Yeah. Forgot about him.
Trent Richardson.
I forgot to mention Trent Williams for Oklahoma offensive lineman.
Oh yeah. Best old lineman in the league right now. It's not even
And you have quarterbacks Sam Bradford, Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield. We also claim Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. I mean, when Caleb Williams declares, would he be considered somewhat Oklahoma?
I'd say he's both.
Yeah.
Because he had a really good freshman year, then went to USC and just decided to be a Heisman winner.
Mm-hmm. But the problem is Lincoln Riley doesn't know what defense is.
Yeah, Lincoln Riley is never a defensive coach.
Never.
He was an offensive coordinator. He was the offensive coordinator under Mike Leach in 2008. May he rest in peace, by the way.
Yeah, definitely for that.
College Football Hall of Fame should make an exception for Mike Leach. Put him in. God damn it.
You want a defensive coach? That's Kirby Smart.
Kirby and Venables are defensive-minded coaches.
Yeah.
What else? What would I don't know what Mississippi State is, honestly. Maybe.
You had.
I mean, the quarterback, the big one is Dak. Yeah, I know.
Dak Prescott.
Ole Miss.
Oh, defensive lineman. Because Fletcher Cox. I think Chris Jones went there.
Chris Jones did go there.
Wow. Yep. Defensive line, definitely.
Yeah.
Ole Miss would probably be running backs. Maybe receiver because of
Elijah Moore.
And Elijah Moore.
Yeah. Wait, did Metcalf go to Ole Miss?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so him and
AJ. He played with AJ Brown. He played with AJ Brown too.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt.
Obviously, Ole Miss had the two biggest disappointment of NFL defensive linemen ever in the Kimdichis.
Oh yeah, Robert Kimdichis. Jesus, what the hell happened?
They're both Kimdichis.
Jesus.
I'm
in history.
Vanderbilt.
Oh yeah, I forgot Jeffrey Simmons for Mississippi State.
Oh yeah, I forgot he went there.
Vanderbilt.
Kickers. It's definitely kickers.
Vanderbilt, like what? Like I don't want to think about that.
Oh my gosh.
But they really haven't had the only schools that produce good kickers overall are Florida State and Nebraska.
I mean, Vanderbilt had a lady kick, so I was glad for her.
Oh yeah, they did.
True.
Sarah Fuller. And now they have Joseph Bulovas, former Alabama kicker. Auburn running back, not even close. Bo Nose went there. Tank Bigsby now.
Hey! I got Vanderbilt. Jay Cutler went there.
Oh my God!
God, Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler went there.
He was mid with Denver, and then we traded.
He was mid with Denver, traded him to Chicago, and he became the greatest quarterback
they ever had.
Who else?
And it was still horrible too.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I call him Jay Cuts himself in Chicago.
Gee, wow.
So
yeah, Jay Cutler.
Cameron Artis Payne.
Will Walford. This guy.
Peyton Barber was kind of with it when he was with Auburn.
They had some receivers.
Auburn, you had Cam Newton as quarterback. Yeah.
I forgot Kerryon Johnson was one.
Kerryon Johnson was really good at Auburn. Oh God, here's a name I really do not like.
Chris Davis.
Ricardo Lewis.
Oh please! No!
No, I don't like that guy.
Yeah, I don't like him either. I'm with you.
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah, I don't need to get
13 Auburn is so fluky.
Don't even remind me of it. Oh my
Needed
God.
a miracle tip drill and a saving blunder to win.
Wait, Ricardo Lewis. That's about the guy with the who got that.
The Prayer Jordan hair. That's what it was. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And then the next week they kick 6.
And then Chris Davis with the kick 6.
Yeah, and then they lost the national championship to the Seminoles.
Yeah, they choked that.
Yeah,
they were beating them.
A Jameis Winston team.
I mean, Jameis Winston was great at Florida State.
He won the Heisman there, for crying out loud.
Yeah, but he was just a piece of shit in the pros.
Yeah, he's a bust.
Even with Bruce Arians, they're like, no, I can't fix that.
Kentucky. Oh God,
Tennessee is definitely
Tennessee's
quarterbacks. Peyton Manning,
Josh Dobbs, Hendon Hooker. They're gonna have Nico.
You also had
I would say running backs because
also wide receivers. Jalen Hyatt, man.
They had
Wilson was good over there.
They had Alvin Kamara.
They had Jalen Hyatt at wide receiver.
But that dude is kind of overrated because all he does is go.
Pete Golding. Well, he's no longer there, so Alabama.
I forgot about Robert Meacham.
Oh, I know they've had some really good receivers.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As well.
Yeah, Cedric Tillman.
Apparently, Brew McCoy was playing college football for like 900 years because he was at Tennessee last year.
What would Kentucky have?
Chase McGrath was also at Tennessee. Yeah.
What would Kentucky have?
Kentucky.
I don't know, man.
And the reason Hyatt cooked Bama was because of fucking Pete Golding.
Pete Golding, that's why.
He put 2 safeties on Jalen Hyatt instead of Kool-Aid.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, that's
such a bad. And that was the one game Bill O'Brien actually called a good game.
And then it's just his counterpart, Pete Golding, who couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's Pete Golding.
And I'm like, oh my God, you're gonna leave another part of the field wide open.
And now Pete Golding is at Ole Miss.
Well, he's gonna die over there. That's even worse.
The only thing about Pete Golding is he can recruit. Because he's been recruiting at Ole Miss pretty well.
See, I don't know about Kentucky, man.
Me either. I mean,
They're not really a talking point for college football. They're a basketball school.
basketball, however.
One of the biggest football busts of all time went there.
Oh God.
Who?
Tim Couch.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I mean, it's the Browns.
Oh, that's it.
The Browns are terrible with quarterbacks. Like Brady Quinn was
Yeah.
amazing at Notre Dame, and well, we
Yeah,
all know.
the Browns have been bad with quarterbacks.
Yeah.
They've been horrible with quarterbacks. They're only the only quarterback that they actually that was like doing well for them before Baker was Josh McCown.
Yeah, I'd argue Kentucky could be receivers.
Really.
Wandale Robinson, Lynn Bowden.
Limbo, yeah.
Lynn Bowden, yeah. You just isn't anything in the pros.
Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. Oh, Champ Bailey Jr.
I forgot he went to Georgia.
No, I thought it was.
He was so good. He was so good in the NFL.
Yeah, Champ Bailey.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was
Champ,
so good.
Yeah, Champ was.
He was so good in the NFL.
Champ Bailey was.
And he never even won a ring.
Yeah, he deserved one. He was.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Champ Bailey, man.
Oh yeah, first ballot.
Yeah, see, the over the time of producing so much great defensive talent is what we're doing.
Yeah, Alabama did that too. Cause like that entire 2016 defense could hold an NFL offense in check.
Yeah, I can't really name any Kentucky football
You
players.
talking about for Alabama?
Yeah, that 2016 Alabama defense.
Oh, whoa.
I mean, they had Marlon Humphrey, they had Jonathan Allen, they had Reuben Foster,
Eddie Jackson, Minka Fitzpatrick, Trayvon Diggs, Xavier McKinney.
Dalvin Tomlinson.
Alvin Tomlinson was there too. Rashad Evans, Reuben
Eddie Jackson was there.
What's a team we haven't covered yet?
Marlon Humphrey, Anthony Averett. Like,
Deron Payne was there too. Oh my God.
That I don't know how they didn't win the national. Oh wait, I know. Bo Scarborough got hurt. They literally would have beat Clemson if he didn't get hurt because that opened up the passing game.
Should we do should we see what what about let's see about Missouri. They had Kellen Winslow.
Kellen Winslow Sr., I think.
I think so.
One tight end that everyone said was the greatest before Tony Gonzalez and Antonio Gates came up.
There was Mike Jones.
Otis
Smith.
Otis Smith. Good at Missouri too.
Otis Smith was there.
Blaine Gabbert.
Oh.
He's on the Chiefs.
Yeah, he's
Justin Smith went there.
I know Missouri's had some basketball players. And they used to be in the Big 12. Constantly get obliterated by us.
Yeah. Well, Missouri did have Dominic Lovett, but he's now with Georgia.
That was like their only good weapon.
Yeah, that was.
They just lost. They lost to Sam Hartman in a bowl game.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What else? South Carolina's next. Would you consider D linemen?
Okay, South Carolina.
Receivers,
yeah.
Farrell Cooper, Debo Samuel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely for that. What else? Sterling Sharp went there too.
John Abraham.
South Carolina.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Oh, John Abraham was drafted by the Jets. Alshon Jeffrey, Marcus Lattimore.
Yeah, Marcus Lattimore. That guy got ran over.
They
had Clowney on the defense. They had I forgot that one guy's name again. I saw a list. I saw a
Brian.
top 5 South Carolina players since in the 21st century list. Had that one guy, and I forgot his name already.
Let's see, who do we have here?
Sidney Rice. Wow.
Sidney Rice.
Dylan
Wow.
Thompson.
Didn't Simeon Rice go to South Carolina?
Did he?
Darius English, Zach Bailey.
They have Rattler at quarterback. They have not had a quarterback.
They have not had a.
And Rattler, that's not really
quarterback.
saying much.
Oh, I know who they had. Jefferson legend Steven Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Literally only didn't win Player of the Year because a man named Robert Marv was at quarterback for Plant.
Yeah.
And Aaron Murray was Robert Marv's backup.
Oh, yeah.
What about Texas produces a lot?
Texas.
Justin Tucker.
Justin Tucker. They've had DBs. Earl Thomas. Who else did they have at DB?
I'm trying to remember.
I know at running back they had Bijan, Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams.
Fuck.
They had Ricky Williams. They have Cedric Baxter now. They produced some receivers. Xavier Worthy. They got A.D. Mitchell.
Yes, they do have A.D. Mitchell. Yep.
They've been recruiting receivers too.
Yeah, they are.
They just got the number 1 2024 running back from Miami.
They had Earl Campbell.
Oh yeah, Earl Campbell. Oh my god, I can't speak. Earl Campbell did go to Texas.
Yep.
Texas has produced a lot. Quarterback
yeah.
Vince Young, but Jeff Fisher is the worst coach of all time.
Vince
Jeff
Young,
Fisher
Ricky
is
Williams.
That dude had a lot of potential and he got room.
Derek Johnson.
Big time.
And
Colt McCoy.
Cole McCoy. Arizona's starting quarterback.
Yeah,
they're going to trade Kyler Murray.
That's tough.
Yeah, if he doesn't stop playing Fortnite.
You mean Call of Duty?
I literally think he's not serious about football.
Deontay Foreman.
Dante Foreman. Texas is running backs.
Yeah, they have tons of running backs. Tons of them.
Yeah,
Malik Jefferson.
But if it isn't the 2019 LSU Tigers, the greatest team of the 21st century is 05 Texas. That 05 Texas team was insane.
Mm-hmm.
OU, there's a lot.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Running backs, we've had Billy Sims, Adrian Peterson, Joe Mixon, Samaje Perine, who is the single game rushing yard leader, and is OU's all-time leading rusher.
I remember Leroy Selman went there.
Leroy Selman went there.
Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
Gerald McCoy, Roy Williams.
Billy Sims.
Kyler Murray went there.
Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, Sam Bradford.
Keith Jackson.
Mark Clayton.
Joe Washington. Trent Williams. DeMarco Murray.
Mark Andrews was there as well.
Mark Andrews, Jermaine Gresham.
Greg Pruitt.
Trey Sermon is also
Sam Bradford.
Kennedy Brooks.
Sam Bradford went there.
Yeah, I mentioned Sam Bradford.
Sterling Shepard.
Yeah, we did have Shepard. That's right. I remember
Brown.
he had that insane touchdown against Tennessee.
Marquise Brown.
Hollywood went there.
Tommy Harris. Jermaine Gresham.
Yeah, Gresham. He was on that 08 team.
Marcus Dupree.
Brian Bosworth, yeah. Austin Seibert.
Ricky Dixon.
Austin Seibert.
Samaje Perine.
Yeah, Samaje Perine.
Oh, hey, here's one. Josh Heupel.
Oh, yeah, Heupel, current Tennessee coach.
Mm-hmm.
Heupel got robbed of a Heisman Trophy.
Who
You
was it?
had
Chris
Ralph
Winkie won it over
Moon,
him.
Oh,
And Josh Heupel literally beat him in the national championship game.
Torrance Marshall,
that's
Tony
tough.
Jefferson, Cedric Jones,
Yeah, we've had some defensive players.
Anthony Phillips.
Barry Switz. Obviously the free Bs, Bud, Barry, and Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Maybe Brent could be the fourth B.
Oh, okay.
That's tough.
And we currently have Dylan Gabriel, and we're gonna have Jackson Arnold start soon.
Yeah, he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Tennessee has a quarterback.
Tennessee is Nico. We have Jackson Arnold. Georgia's gonna have Dylan Raiola.
Dylan Raiola.
And well, they have Carson Beck for a year.
Carson Beck for 1 year, and we'll see how he does this year.
This is gonna for Arkansas. It's gonna be KJ's last year, and then they're gonna have Malachi Singleton start.
Yeah.
Oh, Malachi Singleton. I saw him play many times. He's really good.
Yeah, I seen his tape.
Yeah, he went to North Cobb. He's really good. You're
The
gonna like
most
him.
notable quarterback I've seen in high school was Michael Penix Jr.
He's good in Washington. He's really good.
My high school quarterback's a Wake Forest commit.
Only problem is that, like, lefty quarterbacks don't have that good of a history.
Other than Michael Vick.
And
Tim Tebow.
who's arguably the most overrated player in the 2000s.
Tim Tebow as well.
Yeah, and Tim Tebow. And
Tebow one run.
He had a little Mickey run. It was fun while it lasted.
It was
I
fun
know.
while it lasted.
I've seen Christian Watson and Watt Billior play in high school.
If Tua stopped getting concussions,
That's another one. Good. Hey, Boomer Esiason was another one.
Oh, I forgot. I thought Boomer was righty.
No, Boomer's left-handed.
Really? Okay. Let's see.
Ken Stabler, yep.
Stabler, Alabama legend.
Steve Young.
I forgot about Steve Young.
Mark Brunell.
Mark Brunell is so mid.
Scott Mitchell. Bobby Douglas. Tebow. Matt Leinart.
Main news. Matt Leinart sucks.
Chris Sims.
Matt Leinart.
Oh, here's another one that sucked. It was Kellen Moore.
Mid, extremely mid in the pros.
He's a better play caller than he was as a quarterback.
Yeah, but that's not saying much because his play
not
calling
saying
is
really
like
much.
Joe Lombardi. Mid. It's like Joe Lombardi. All they do is do short routes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least Kellen Moore has his quarterback run.
Yeah.
Because he has a lot of quarterback draws in his playbook.
Pat White as well.
Hey.
Matt Leinart.
Matt Leinart.
USC legend and then bust. Good God. Someone's car alarm is going off.
Oh, my God.
Well, let's stop now. Anyways, can we move on to the main news? You know, what happened a few days ago, like last night, I think.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah. So, the reason you see your profile pictures today is because last night we lost an SEC football legend. Ryan Mallet, former Arkansas Razorback quarterback, passed away, unfortunately, in a drowning incident in the state of Florida.
It's just
he was 35 years old.
He was only in his mid-30s.
Played in the pros for the Texans, Ravens, and Patriots.
Yeah.
So, fair one. Let's just have
a moment of silence.
A moment of silence for Ryan Mallet.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Arguably the best Arkansas quarterback that we've ever had.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, seriously. It was very sad to lose him. It's very sad to lose any quarterback. It's very sad.
Yeah,
Just losing a player, really. Anything.
yeah.
Player,
That's
coach.
no one even saw that coming.
No, it just it comes right out of the blue. It's really sad when it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They gotta Arkansas's gotta
If I'm not
do
mistaken,
this season in his honor.
yeah,
Yeah,
if I'm not
definitely.
mistaken, he was coaching high school ball in Arkansas.
Wow.
I think you're right, actually.
Yeah, he was. He was. I'm not sure where, but yeah, he was.
I have to remember. I know it wasn't near my area though. 'Cause I think it was somewhere in North Arkansas. What was it? Oh, Mountain Home. Oh my God. That's all the way in North Arkansas. That's like going to Missouri.
Hmm.
He was an assistant coach, and then he went to Whitehall, which is actually closer to my area.
Hmm.
It's not. It's somewhat central South Arkansas. Just a few counties northwest from where I am.
Hmm.
Who the fuck would have thought? Let's see.
Yeah, it's really sad. It's like when you lose. It's like when you. It's like wow. So many like famous like SEC players and coaches died recently. Like Mike Leach passed away.
Like,
Hell, Vince Dooley passed away during the football season. It was sad.
yeah,
That was horrible.
like I saw he died. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, he was put in a during the. I remember I was watching the Auburn game, the Auburn Georgia game, and I saw that he was hospitalized with COVID-19, and I was like, oh no,
It's terrible.
it was very bad.
Yeah, like
But this is horrible for somebody who's only 35 years old. I mean, that's too young.
Yeah.
too
That's
young.
too young.
I think I'm a 19-year-old. Going to be 20 in October.
It's
Turning 19 in literally a month from now.
I was turned 17 literally a month ago.
Like, this really shows that life is not a guarantee.
No, no. And Georgia also lost a. We had a
They
former
lost a few
quarterback. We had a
players.
quarterback die at the age of 100. Charlie Trippy. He died at 100.
Jeez. And he had
Yeah.
like how many play? And you had like the incident in January.
Oh gosh, no, that was horrible. Oh, that was
Like,
Remember,
bad.
how many players was it? I think Troy Bull's sister was badly injured.
Well, we know that. We know that. Uh,
remember that Peyton Hills was hospitalized earlier in the year. Remember, another
we
Arkansas guy.
we had Devin Willock, a Georgia player, and a one of the a lady that was one part of the football team staff, Chandler Okoye. She's involved with the recruiting. She died in the car accident too.
And then, I think it's Troy Bull's sister
Hmm.
got hospitalized. I think she just started working for Georgia.
Oh, did she?
I think so because her brother's on the football team.
Oh, yeah.
Just a message to everyone. Just you have just be careful. You never know what could happen. Like Ryan Mallet.
He
Yeah,
drowned.
Yeah.
and
And
down in Florida, which
and
seems like
guess and
everyone goes
apparently
there
my
lately.
dad who used to work on the river in the Gulf was apparently that same spot where he used to swim at. My
That
dad.
that that spot that
Around the spot Ryan Mallet was when he drowned.
Thanks.
gosh.
Like, if you're gonna go swimming and you're gonna go under the water, bring a snorkel kit with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, please. Because a riptide could come out of nowhere. And
And
I
just
think
mess
I
you up.
heard, if I'm correct, I think it was a riptide that he tried to fight the riptide. Don't do that.
That is not a good idea.
Do not
No,
fight
that's
the
not a good
riptide.
idea at all.
If
I, I,
you're on a
I think
boat,
that's what he
then you
did.
can get away with that.
You cannot do that. You gotta let it. You just gotta let it take. Gotta let it pull you.
If you're on a boat, then you can get away with that.
Yeah, if you're on a boat, but if you're swimming,
If you're swimming, just do not move.
just don't move. Just
Let
just
it
let it
take
pull you.
you.
Let it take you, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, but you know how the human body is when they they are alertness. Sometimes
This,
people just can't help it.
yeah, this is.
In the meantime, Arkansas in basketball has to play Duke.
Yes, they do.
And it's at Arkansas too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first time in our history they're coming to us.
And well,
Have y'all played them at Cameron?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
I know
Well,
y'all played them in a tournament when they
we
had
played them in a
championship
tournament like
rings.
twice
Yeah, you
You
did.
played
Yeah.
them. You
in
played
the
them
natty. In the natty,
when
you
both of
know,
us were seniors. When they had Paulo Banchero, Mark Williams,
Mark
Mark
Williams.
Williams,
They still
AJ
had Jeremy Roach,
Griffin,
AJ Griffin.
AJ Griffin, Jeremy Roach,
Jeremy
Wendell
Roach,
Moore.
Wendell Moore.
Arkansas, they just had, Jalen Williams. They had JD Note. They had all these Tony, Stanley Amude.
Then there was that player in Arkansas who was there for like 1 year and then he transferred. Who was that?
Which one?
I
He was
know.
he was picked by the Celtics in the draft. Who was that? I'm trying to remember his name.
I
Oh,
don't
it's
know.
Jordan Walsh.
Jordan Walsh. Jordan Walsh. Yep.
No, he didn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
thought he would. I thought he would come back because he was a rook. I mean, why did I say rookie? Freshman, especially after the year he had. I thought he would come back.
I was expecting him and Nick Smith to return.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
like Nick Smith. I'm like he had all those injuries. If he goes now, his stock's gonna go down.
I think
Black, I knew Black. I knew he was gonna be gone. I didn't want it to happen, but yeah.
No.
I'm surprised Ricky Council went undrafted.
But yeah.
Well, Zach, you'll like this. Georgia is playing FSU.
Oh yeah, it's in
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Tallahassee.
that's
In
that's the
Tallahassee.
ACC thing I got faced. Okay.
I know UNC is playing Tennessee.
UNC's playing tennis. Oh, and I can literally tell you guys who. I can literally say it.
UNC is gonna murder Tennessee.
Well, I can
Let's
see it
see.
right now. Let's see.
Duke, Arkansas.
LSU plays Syracuse. Mizzou
Kentucky plays
plays
Miami.
Kentucky's gonna kill them.
Kentucky's gonna kill him. Miami has no Isaiah Wong now.
Virginia plays A&M. UNC
I mean,
plays.
Miami has O'Meara.
Alabama plays Clemson. Oh, the irony.
Ooh.
Oh, football rivalry.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
football. This is football. I love to see it. Basketball, yeah.
Wake Forest and Florida.
Mid off.
Oh, Vandy and BC. Yes, the
Another mid off.
mid off. Yeah.
Virginia Tech is playing.
Auburn and Virginia Tech.
Yep.
I think Auburn should win.
It should have been Virginia Tech and Texas A&M. Virginia Tech's former coaches at Texas A&M.
A&M plays Virginia.
Pitt plays Mizzou.
Overrated versus mid.
Ole Miss plays NC State.
Trash talk. NC State lost Turk. They lost Turquavion Smith.
Mississippi State plays Georgia Tech.
Get off. Orange Bowl rematch.
Mississippi State blows.
Yeah, Georgia plays Florida State.
What happened to Florida State?
And South Carolina plays Notre Dame.
Trash off.
So 2 garbage teams.
Yeah.
2 women's basketball schools.
But if it was women's, though.
South Carolina's going to suck, though. They're starting 5 freshmen.
Well, Aaliyah Boston. If she left.
They lost their entire starting 5.
Yeah.
They're not the best team in the SEC anymore. That goes to the LSU Tigers.
The LSU. Especially they got Haley, that girl from Louisville.
They got Haley Van Lith.
Yeah. That's going to be deadly.
I mean, my favorite from this year is still UConn because Paige Beckers is back. AZ Fudd is coming back. They returned basically everyone in their starting 5. On top of them having the best bench in the entire country.
Yeah.
I think we know the Final 4 for women's is pretty easily going to be Notre Dame, UConn, Iowa, and LSU.
Yes. Yes.
Especially Iowa got Caitlin Clark coming back.
Yeah, let's go.
What?
Oh, sorry. Jim Neal won GM of the year.
Dolby. I said he would win. Like, Jim Neal, easily. Well, I was right.
Thank you. At least they didn't give it to Boston.
Anyway,
sorry, that was hockey.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Another news: 4-star defensive end Wyatt Gilmore has committed to Oklahoma.
Oh,
wait, this is
nice.
Really
nice. Yep.
We're still looking to see.
Our defensive recruiting class has been better than our offensive recruiting class.
We're still looking to see where Daniel Calhoun's going to commit. He could be going to Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, or like Texas.
I already broke the news of Anthony Carey, 5-star running back from Carrollwood Day, committing to Michigan State.
Yeah, I saw that on your tweet.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I've been reporting a lot of Hillsborough County news.
Remember Cam Coleman, that guy I told you about, Zach?
Who's he going?
But no, he's a rumor that he's either going to Auburn or Alabama.
Yeah.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, you got to pick between 2 rivals. Oh man.
He went to the school he's going to is where Justin Ross went.
Justin
Ross. Bama high school football is no joke.
No.
Let me make absolutely sure.
Omson, Hillcrest, Saraland, who has the number 1 2025 player who's committed to Alabama.
Hey, Georgia high school football is really good too, man.
Georgia's pretty good.
Yeah, you got my school. My school's
let's see. Good. Oh, there's a lot of teams. There's a lot of offers. I'm gonna look at
my school's got Daniel Calhoun.
Arkansas gave him an offer, but that's cool though.
In Florida, you obviously got IMG Academy, St. Thomas Aquinas,
California has the best high school football teams.
Texas.
I actually disagree.
What about Mater Die?
Mater Dei is literally California. St. John Bosco is kind of mid, and they're going to lose to St. Thomas Aquinas. Bishop Gorman is carrying Nevada.
I mean, for talent, the big ones are always California, Texas, and Florida.
Yeah, and Florida has that speed.
It seems like Texas has like the physical guys. I mean, California has speed.
One doesn't even get you a medal in Florida.
Calhoun.
And a 10.56 gets you last. That normally gets you first. Not in Florida, it doesn't.
Apparently, second place was Don Sweeney. Oh my god!
Of course, Don Sweeney's a good GM. But anyways, Florida, you have obviously outside of South Florida, you have Lakeland, you have Edgewater, Apopka, Armwood, Tampa Bay Tech, Plant, Lakewood, Manatee, Venice. Riverview, Sarasota. Um, Lincoln from Tallahassee. You have Cocoa. You have Trinity Christian, Madison County. Got some good football teams up in Florida.
Say
And
Georgia, you got Walton,
Buford,
Buford.
I mean,
You've
for
got North
for
Cobb,
Arkansas,
Colquitt
that's not
County.
really.
Colquitt County.
Colquitt County is nationally ranked.
You have Mill Creek. You
Even though they're
have
going to be terrible this year.
Mill Creek.
They lost.
They had Caleb Downs. Yeah, they had Caleb
Yeah, they
Downs.
lost in the Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a guy who was committed to Notre Dame. He was an end, I think, and then I think he flipped to Alabama.
Keon Keeley from Berkeley Prep.
Yes, that's the name because I remember his last name started with a K.
Yeah, I know that guy. I literally knew he literally told me he thought about flipping, and I was like, "You think about flipping? Do it."
You also have Langston Hughes.
For Arkansas, there's really just.
I forgot to mention Berkeley Prep. That's where Nelson Aguilar went to school at.
Mm.
Then, well, Sickle sucks now, but they had a good run when a man by the name of Ray McLeod, I think you've heard of him before, went there.
Georgia had a guy from Walton that ended up transferring to Georgia Tech during the soft season. Dominic Blaylock.
Oh yeah.
Mookie Blaylock's son.
Yep. Then you have Jesuits. Malik Davis, Junior Vandeross, Jaden Gerard. They have the number 3 2026 quarterback in Will Griffin.
North Cobb had Malachi Singleton.
Yeah.
Buford had Justice Haynes.
And what else do they have? I know they had KJ Bolden. Now they just got Dylan Raiola.
Now they just got Dylan Raiola.
And watch out for Buford versus St. Francis Academy.
If my high school goes up against Buford in the playoffs, it's going to be a showdown. We faced them in the playoffs, but this will be even more of a showdown.
And St. Francis Academy has Michael Van Buren, who's committed to Oregon.
My school has Jeremy Hiklinski, who's committed to Wake Forest.
I've seen Michael Van Buren against IMG Academy.
One of my old classmates is probably going to Vanderbilt.
Oh, no.
I know. I know a few.
Sorry to him.
I know a few Division I recruits in Hillsborough County, like Rod Gainey, who just committed to Charlotte. Dallas Wilson, who's committed to Oregon. San Antonio hasn't committed yet, but I'm thinking he's going to go to Georgia or Alabama.
Oh, they also in the state of Georgia had Travis Hunter.
Collins Hill, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was a freaking dominant team.
Collins Hill, Buford. I wish that happened. So with Travis Hunter. And, that Buford team lost to South Florida, Chaminade Madonna.
Chaminade Madonna. That's
their
name.
They're from Hollywood, Florida. They have Jeremiah Smith and Josiah Trader.
Oh, my God. Jeremiah Smith, when he comes this next year.
He is the greatest receiver prospect since Leo Jones.
Yeah, he's going to the best situation with Ohio State.
And his teammate is the number 2 receiver in the country. And they have one of the best running backs who's committed to North Carolina. They also have a really good they have the number 1 returning quarterback in the state of Florida.
Oh, my school's got a guy that committed to North
Brian
Carolina.
Hartline is a really good receivers coach for Ohio
He's
State.
going to get a head coaching job. He's Ohio State's offensive coordinator now.
Yeah.
We had a defensive
is it really
tackle.
an offensive coordinator because Ryan Day calls the plays?
And he's not. Well, I mean, he's fine.
He's a good play caller.
It's just the defense is the bad.
Other than when he gets conservative, he's a good play caller.
Yeah. Like, it's not really his fault. I don't get why Ohio State fans came at his head for the Georgia game. I'm like, that's not really his fault. I blame that kicker.
I blame the defensive wall. Marvin Harrison didn't get hurt.
We had a linebacker commit to North Carolina, Ashton Woods.
Yeah, there's a defensive end in my city committed to North Carolina. There's an All-American as a freshman, Peter Pizanski. I'm surprised how he's not a 5-star. That guy's a monster. You have the guy who led the entire country in passing yards is in my city, and my old school's got to play against him.
Hmm.
Like, and you got Lake Wales, who had their best season ever, and they have the #1 Polk County player, and he's committed to North Carolina.
Ohio
North Carolina's been going after a lot of
behind who's Ohio State's quarterback once
Kyle McCord.
Okay. Behind him, Aaron Nolan's gonna be coming in.
Or Devin Brown. They have the best quarterback room in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Kyle McCord, Devin Brown, they had it last year. CJ Stroud, Kyle McCord, and Devin Brown.
They don't. I mean, once guys like Jeremiah Smith and come in, there's really no excuses now.
They already have Innocent Tate, and I hear Tate's been turning heads.
Because Marvin Harrison and Ibuka is going to be going after this is most likely their last year.
But, Ohio State is going to have Ohio State. I've heard Carnell's been turning heads over there. They got a few good defensive players.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm just watching an old Ryan Mallet highlight that a guy I follow named War Machine. He was showing me Ryan Mallet's highlight against Georgia in 2010.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if Will wants to remember that game though.
What game was this? Georgia against who?
Arkansas. It was in 2010. We won it. It was like 30 seconds left, and we won the game.
Oh gosh. 2010 was not a good year for Georgia. I think we lost to like UCF that year. I think if I'm correct.
You lost to South. You lost to Steven Garcia.
You guys were 6 and 7. You went to a bowl game, but you lost.
Trash. Trash.
Yeah, Georgia was not good though. Those were not good days.
Yeah, you beat UL South Carolina. You lost to us. You lost to Mississippi State. You lost to Florida
we did lose
and
to
OT.
Mississippi State. That was
Auburn,
not a good year.
Yeah, Auburn. You got it was offense battle.
Auburn whooped our butt. Yeah, it was bad.
Auburn was the #2 team in the country during the time.
We lost to freaking UCF in the Liberty Bowl.
I was gonna ask who the #1 team was in that kind of. It was Oregon. No, the Michael James team.
That was a bad year for Georgia. 2010. Don't remind me of that season.
Michael James was so good in college. What the hell happened to him?
Arkansas was incredible. Great year.
6 and 7. Gosh.
Didn't Arkansas play Ohio State in a bowl that year?
Yes, yep, we did. We lost. It was in the Sugar Bowl.
Oh
Who
my
did
gosh.
Ohio State even have?
Ohio State was killing us, and then Ryan Mallet was bringing us back, but it was too late.
Oh my gosh. You know who we played? You know who we lost to that year as well?
What?
Colorado.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
In freaking Boulder as well.
We beat Colorado. I think we beat Colorado that year.
Yeah, we lost to them.
That Arkansas had. Obviously
Alabama. We beat Colorado. We beat Mizzou. We lost to Mizzou on the road.
We beat
Auburn game.
The city of Columbia, Missouri.
We beat Louisiana Lafayette, Tennessee, Vanderbilt, Kentucky, Idaho State, and Georgia Tech.
That fucking Auburn and Arkansas game was a shit show.
At least we beat Georgia Tech. I'm happy with that.
We lost that game 65-43. Like, what the hell is that?
What the hell is Cam Newton on that season?
Jeez. Gosh.
Why was Cam Newton so good in 2010?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I think we played Texas A&M and lost to them because fuck Von Miller for real. Fuck A&M Von Miller.
I want to. You don't understand how badly I want Georgia to play A&M in at their stadium. We haven't played them there since they joined the SEC.
Oh.
Didn't you win?
We played them in Athens in 2019, and we beat them.
I was gonna say.
But I'm saying their stadium, not our stadium.
Oh. I remember everyone in 2019 was like, A&M's gonna be really good. I'm like, fuck no. Do you see their schedule?
A&M's gonna win the title.
What title?
What title? A&M, they had to go to Clemson. They also played Alabama. They had to go to LSU. They had to go to Georgia, and they had to play Auburn.
Oh,
I
did you
mean,
guys?
this upcoming year, they kind of got a safe. A&M got a safe side for this upcoming year. We'll talk about
Their
that.
only tough games are Alabama and LSU.
Did
We'll
you
talk.
guys
We'll
know?
talk about that another time.
Did you
They
guys
should have lost to
know?
Colorado in 2021.
Did you guys
Oh
know
my.
in 2010 Ole Miss had to they vacated all their wins due to NCAA violations?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
they
I
had that.
remember.
Oh yeah, I remember the incident with the Condichis. There, they had the Condichis and AJ Brown and DK Metcalf. Where Hugh Freeze was their head coach. He got caught
Oh,
cheating.
great! What do you know? It's Hugh Freeze. Oh my goodness.
Prostitute king.
Oh my gosh, it's Hugh Freeze at it again. What's he
Now
gonna
he's
do at
at
Auburn?
Auburn.
What's he gonna do at Auburn? It's gonna be like Brian. It's gonna be
Now
like
he's
when
at
Brian.
Auburn. How's he
He's
gonna
gonna
get
be like
ran
Brian
out?
Harson. Seriously, he's gonna be like Brian Harson. Watch.
How is he gonna get ran out?
This is gonna be horrible.
Auburn's gonna be horrible this year.
Auburn is going to be so bad.
Peyton Thorne, he was terrible with Keon Coleman and Jaden Reed.
Oh my gosh. The stuff he did at Liberty, man, gosh.
And now Keon Coleman's at Florida State. They have like all of their pass catchers are at least 6'3". That's
Hey, but the most stupidest thing is when the the Texas A&M players got caught for smoking weed in the locker room.
Oh my God! Yeah, I
oh
remember.
yeah, that was last year I think.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it
last
was.
year.
I was just about
It
to
was
say that
last
was
year.
last year.
That was
I was like,
literally
what
last
the
year.
hell is going on in A&M? What is Jimbo Fisher doing?
Jimbo Fisher, he's being a
Being
Jim
a
Bob is
piece
being
of
a
shit.
clown.
I knew Jimbo Fisher couldn't coach.
But goddamn.
God damn, that just put a stamp on
Well,
it.
he
Because I
does have a
really,
national championship under his belt.
Yeah.
thanks to Jameis Winston.
True. I mean, still won.
Hmm.
But I think that's the last of our episode. What do you?
Yeah.
It's been past an hour. So
We
is there
went
anything you want
a
to
lot
say?
longer. My bad.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah, let us know on our podcast. I think the next episode will
We'll be
be
covering the season.
about the upcoming season in a few weeks, and then
Yes.
once the full season come in, then you're gonna get weekly episodes.
Yep.
That's gonna be fun.
Since I'm the recruiting guy, I'll send y'all clips because I'm gonna do media this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're really plugged in with the recruiting.
Oh yeah, I've seen his Twitter. He's plugged into it.
Yeah, I try to plug in as well.
I've been reporting transfers in this area and all across Florida.
I'm the play-by-play announcer for my high school football team, so it's fun.
Well, I'm gonna be the sideline guy and get media.
Yeah, I'll do play-by-play for my high school football team this year. It's gonna be fun.
Well, that all you guys want to say before we close it out?
That's it.
All right, so
yeah.
Make sure you guys hit the sub and spread the word. Once the season starts, technically in September, there's August games, late August, I know.
Yeah, there's some late August.
Once September comes, then we'll be in full swing weekly by week.
Full swing, baby.
Yeah, but since we're in technically the off season,
there's no season in college football.
Yeah, college is extremely exciting, particularly in football.
Oh yeah, baby. That's what the SEC is. We love college football.
Yeah,
yes, we do. And I'm really big on recruiting.
Most dominant conference.
Most dominant conference in college football, hands
down.
And
in college baseball.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Women's basketball
not
makes
for
the case. And Women's
Women's
basketball.
basketball is LSU. Men's basketball is Kentucky.
Men's
Yeah,
basketball, Kentucky,
I mean, you could give Arkansas
And
and
well,
Alabama.
Alabama, and you're gonna have
Alabama, and
Texas,
Arkansas, and
and then
Auburn.
Texas,
Yeah, Auburn's so overrated though in basketball.
and now Texas is coming.
Not Texas.
Wait, is this mean for football and basketball for both of Texas?
SEC in general, all athletics.
Hmm.
So they're gonna have Oklahoma and Alabama and Tennessee in softball.
No, I can't wait for basketball. See how that works out. That's gonna be
Yeah,
crazy.
basketball, that'll be fun.
Oklahoma's pretty bad.
We'll see how baseball works
Yeah,
out too.
Arkansas killed them in basketball in Oklahoma.
And then baseball, you have Oklahoma and Texas who are both solid. Oklahoma was terrible after making the Men's College World Series.
Yeah, the College World. So you lost to Ole Miss, man. Like, come on.
Yeah, we lost that pitcher to the Nationals.
Hmm.
Lost Sandman.
But I think that's it. We all can't wait until this season is gonna be a full swing.
Sure.
You know it.
We'll see you guys later. Peace out. Remember, go SEC.
SEC.
SEC.